Wait.
You can't pull that shit up. I'm way too big for slips like that.
Oh man, have you seen the Alex dude? What's his name? The guy that's like fucking crazy about gay frogs and shit. We have the World Wide Web. Wait, I'm gonna search.
The name coming to mind is like Alex Trebek, but
yeah, I know. Same
here. I
here.
know it's not right.
Do you know that he got cancer?
Fuck. No.
He came out with a public like statement on YouTube on the Jeopardy channel, and apparently I think it was throat cancer. No, not throat cancer. I don't know what kind of cancer it was, but he said that he was like in stage 4 when he found out, and he was saying that like only less than 1% actually is able to beat it. But he jokes about it, saying like, I got 2 more years on my contract with Jeopardy. I can't die now. It's just like, shit, man. Dedicated as fuck. And what's even cooler is that a week later, he posted another video. It's like, thank you everyone for your kind words and everything. It's like, oh man, Alex Trebek is so fucking cool. But the times when he's savage, Alex Jones, that's his name.
Alex Jones, yeah.
Alex Jones, that's like when that clip, when it was just like, when he was on the Joe Rogan podcast, he was just like, you know, I'm a little retarded. Like, amazing. But I was going to talk about that video. I guess I can just pull it up here. Why not?
Favorite type of music is something I've never heard of, but it doesn't sound like fun.
I think it's very fun. It's called nerdcore hip hop. It's
Nerdcore
hip hop. Yes. It's people who identify as nerdy, rapping about the things they love: video games, science fiction, having a hard time meeting romantic partners. You know, it's really catchy and fun.
Losers, in other words.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Poor lady.
That's just like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put you down now. Boom.
Apparently there's a bunch of moments where he just straight up just like tells people that like not straight up tells them that they're dumb, but like you should have known that. Like just moments like that, it's just like, oh my god. Okay. We are now a reaction channel. Welcome to the Game Boys podcast.
Nick, should I do shrooms?
We're we're starting strong in this one. I don't know. Just look up like what are the effects. It was nothing too crazy, and it's like
Nick, I've
weed.
seen the effects.
Oh right, you have.
I've seen like 6 different.
Then you know
people.
more than what I do, so it's pointless to ask me.
I've seen 6 different people do shrooms, and I've seen those 6 people on 6 different kinds of high.
Different? How you have 6 different kinds of high?
Everyone went through a different experience when they took the shrooms.
Oh, like hallucinogenic stuff.
Kind of.
Oh.
The only like consistent thing was like colors start getting weird and things start to move. But one guy got super philosophical, compared me to Steve Jobs because I was in the bathroom at like 3 a.m. with socks on and he was barefoot. It was weird.
Wait, what? How is that compared to Steve Jobs?
Exactly. Shrooms are wacky, man. That was Siobhan.
Oh! I thought you were going to tell me like the specific story of Steve Jobs in the bathroom at 3 a.m. with socks on.
No. Unfortunately, I'm not here to tell that story. Bill won't let me tell that.
Oh.
But
They
then
were best friends.
Anyways, I've seen 2 guys that wanted to go on a 3 a.m. adventure in a park and just ran around for like a few hours.
That actually don't sound too bad. I wouldn't mind that.
I've seen one girl so like anxious and paranoid about getting touched that she was cracking up at a light changing color in the corner and did that almost like knee slapping motion. But on the way down, she hit my foot and instantly just like jerked her hand back and then started cracking up about that.
Like the slowest knee slap in the world.
She was just like
what the fuck?
She also consistently cried throughout all the time she was high.
Oh, that don't sound like fun.
She took I think like 2 grams of shrooms, and then
Jeez, that sounds like a lot.
30 minutes later, she was just crying.
Jeez, that's a bad trip. I don't want that.
Yeah. And then I saw one guy who was just like, all the walls are moving, and I just want to spend this time with my head in a bucket.
I don't want to get squat, so if I'm in the bucket, I'm safe.
That's basically what it was, and he was getting nauseous. So it's like, fuck. I kind of want to do it just to see what my high would be like. But also, why the hell am I considering doing drugs?
Well, we're already at the weed stage, so that was considered illegal like 6 months ago.
That's true. Oh boy.
But I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people that's tried shrooms before, and I was offered one time, and I just turned it down because I was like with my girlfriend, and she's like totally like, don't drink, don't smoke, don't want to do anything with that. And when
That's
she
a shitty way to be.
she was there, well, yeah, well, we were also like 17, so
But it was also out home.
yeah,
So.
yeah, I know. She was one of those. Okay, fuck, I can't talk about this. Okay, but I like my sister's done it. I know a few of the boys done it, and it's weird because like that was the only time I've ever seen it. Was just someone that wasn't from home offered it to me. And I'm like, no, but I'm good. And then like a bunch of other people told me they tried it and shit, because I remember I told my mom and dad this too. I've done coke once. Have I told you this?
No.
I done coke once, and it was post grad, but it wasn't our post grad. It was the year that was graduating after us, post grad, and we had like the sickest fucking place for a post grad. It was in the low school. When we finished grade 7, the low school came over to the high school and turned into a K-12. So one of the students that was graduating, her uncle now owned the low school, and she was just like, okay, let's have a party. Let's have the post-grad at the school. So I remember when we were allowed to go in before the party started, and there was just a bunch of desks and lockers in the gym, so we had to move them all upstairs. We weren't allowed to go upstairs, so we just locked everything upstairs. And they mopped up the floors and cleaned everything up, started putting Christmas lights up and stuff. No, wait, they didn't put Christmas lights up until the night. But they mopped up all the floors, cleaned it all up, and this was Tuesday. It was Wednesday. Come Saturday night was post-grad, and I remember people were slipping and sliding fucking everywhere. It was like the fucking floor was made of lube. Like, people were slipping like fucking crazy because they washed the floors, but the place is so damp, so it's not gonna dry. They never dried it. So everybody was slipping all over the place. I remember this dude was like fucking like 400 pounds, was just falling all over the place. My friend was just couldn't stop laughing at him, and then he just sat on the bench for the rest of the night. I felt so bad for him. But I remember when the boys was setting up Christmas lights and the floor was so slippery, he slipped and he yanked it down, and like you just see like all of it just like dominoes like slowly go down, and like one would break and then another one would break, and just a bunch of glass all over the floor. It was a fucking state. And then I remember going into the bathroom, and like this is a low school bathroom. The urinals are like 2 feet tall, and like the toilets are no taller than like perhaps 3 feet. Like it's really, everything is tiny.
You need to take a piss.
Yeah, like you could piss in the sink. Like it's just up to your knees. Like it's just like whatever. And I remember someone was talking about they had coke on the go, because literally this was like the biggest party in the Northern Peninsula.
Oh yeah,
like
I don't doubt it.
Like boys from like 2-3 hours away, fucking Daniels Harbor and shit, like gone. Albuquerque. And so they all dropped up, and we someone from around there brought some coke. So people were talking about it. I paid $10 for it, and what was weird, like. I guess it was coke, but like it was kind of yellow, so maybe it was like kind of fucked up or like really cheap, like not like good shit. So the only thing I really got out of that was I got a little bit more hyper, and my throat was really dry. Maybe if I took more, I would get more wired, but overall, I didn't get nothing out of it, and I found it just a waste of money. So I just went back to drinking beer. I did one line, that's all I did. But yeah, stupid. Because I already told you the fucking when we were down, when I was the White Christmas bullshit.
Yeah. No, I remember that fun trip.
Okay, so this is Game Watch Podcast number 8, and it's a special one.
Why
You
is
know
that?
why? Because it's our year anniversary of Game Boy.
Really, today?
The channel, yep, and it's also like probably 2 years since we started recording. But yeah, when this comes out, it won't be the exact day, but it will be like posted towards that time. And it's also, when I have it scheduled, this will be our 100th video.
Ooh.
So that was my goal ever since perhaps I think the beginning of fall. I want to hit 100 videos on our 1 year anniversary, and hopefully this will come out at the end of April, and the rest of the Banjo-Kazooie the first session, and I mean the third session, and that'll be fucking sick if I could do that. So
Wow. I didn't even know this day was this impactful.
really special. It's also really special because this is probably going to be the last time me and Jeff's going to record together. Game Boys is ending. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
I mean, we got to figure out a way to do it.
Well, yeah, we'll definitely go and stream and stuff. Like, I'll probably bring in my PC in the fall or something.
Yeah.
We could record some stuff on PC game, and even then, if we're doing like just one games, I could stream or record something, and you could be in a different place, just watch me play the game at the same time.
Yeah.
If it really comes down to that, I don't know about that, but I think online games would still be a thing on PC. But yeah, I still got to go back to school, but Jeff's going to be graduating,
Hopefully.
and then he's fucking off and going to Jamaica.
I mean, honestly, I could be anywhere. It's either I'm stuck in Newfoundland waiting for opportunity elsewhere, or somewhere had opportunity and I went there.
That's not me. I'm not staying here. Fuck this.
Well, like,
I'll always remember where I'm from, but fuck this whole.
I know, but Jesus, I can't talk. Wow.
Well, oh yeah, we're also both baked.
Yeah. We decided why not we'd start this podcast already stoned and see how far down the rabbit hole we could go. Regardless, it's not that I want to stay, but I can't see myself just uprooting and going to some random city on the mainland and trying to start from scratch.
Well, obviously not.
Yeah. So until, like, something swings by like, hey, I'm gonna give you an interview for this job in fucking Vancouver. I don't know. I'd go to Vancouver.
That's another thing too. Like, I would plan trips at that point, or at least like trips before I would graduate, and I would go all across Canada and see like, ooh, this is a nice place. I wouldn't mind living here. This is a good place. Instead of just dropping in there and be like, give me a job, please.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the funds nor the time for that because I'll be like, I've already been talking to work today, and they've been asking when I can get back on the schedule.
Wait, work?
So, you know the place I worked at last summer?
Oh, okay. At the restaurant.
Yeah, when I left, they were like, hey, place gets really busy in Christmas, so if you want to work, we got work for you. So when I came back, I was like, hey, how's it going? I need money. You guys need help. I'm really good at that. Pay me. And they did. And that also went over really well. So, my mother runs an auction in town, and it's purely by donation. Like, everything they have on auction was donated.
Oh, cool.
But they always go to my work to try and see if they'll donate the finger foods for the night. Excuse me, which they agreed to do again this year. Go them. But then the boss was asking about me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's going to be a really good reference for when I do get opportunity, hopefully.
Cool.
But I'm going to be spending all my time working. But I don't know if I've told you about this, but I have scheduled, like, my dream trip. Well, in a way, a dream trip. So, like, I guess it was right before I came to university, or in between my first and second year at university, I was able to cross a big thing on my bucket list off. But then I didn't have one for a while. So I started thinking about it, and it's like, what's the one thing I want to do before I die? And I was like, absolutely go to an EDM show. Like a EDM festival.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah. And my friend and I, really bonded because we both love EDM so much. And we were like, eventually we want to do the big three. We want to do EDC Las Vegas, Tomorrowland Belgium, and Ultra Miami, which just went off a couple weeks ago, actually. And I've been really loving.
Did you go to one in Ontario? Or no?
No.
No? Okay. It was just your buddy was a DJ.
Yeah. Well, like, that's also something me and him do sometimes when we're together. But this is actually a festival in Ontario, is what I'm talking about. So he sent me links to this festival called Escapade. And the show was sold out, but he knew one of the promoters who still had tickets. So we were able to go to him, and, you know, he said, yeah, I got a few tickets. So if you guys want some, you know, I'll sell them to you. So we were talking about it and trying to figure it out. And I've got it booked off that in late June, I'm going to Escapade.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
And I'm so excited. One of my favorite artists is this guy Kashmir. He creates like,
I think you
Yeah.
played a couple songs for
yeah,
me.
probably. It's like EDM mixed with like Indian music,
Yeah.
like Indian influences. I love it. He's got a really good like show. When he does a set, he tells a story with it too, which really gets you into the music. And he's on the main stage one of the nights at Escapade.
Oh, that's awesome.
So not only do I get to go to my first big show like that, I might be able to see my favorite artist.
That'd be fucking awesome, man.
I
Do you know anyone else that's going?
no, just me, my buddy, and his girlfriend.
Do you know who's playing at the place besides Kashmir?
I can fish back through the chat to see the picture he sent me. So, the big guy the first night is DJ Snake.
Oh, DJ Snake is huge.
Yep. Do you know Dash Berlin?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, he got rebranded into Jeffrey Sartorius now because of some issues. We got Sam
There's
Feld,
a lot of people.
Frank Walker. What's this? Nope, don't know that one.
Krilla?
Yep. Dave Summit. Don't know any of them. But then the other big headliner
Oh,
is
Martin
Martin
Garrix. Zed's
Yep.
dead.
Timmy Trumpet, Bass Jackers.
Timmy Trumpet's huge.
Lucas and Steve, they're big.
Adventure Club is big.
Marcus Schultz up there.
There's a lot of people. Fuck.
Yeah. Like, this is going to be fucking awesome.
I'd say, holy shit.
But I wanted to make sure I got it booked before work started calling me. Because otherwise I can't be like, hey, so I got to this thing that you need to accommodate me for. Because, like, I've already been accepted to go to the national CHS meetings in Montreal.
Yeah.
So that's like, okay, like thousands of dollars of money that's not my own has been invested into me going to this.
Yeah.
So, like, you kind of need to accommodate me, otherwise it's not going to work.
No bus tables. Not allowed.
I mean,
You're too important. You're just the best waiter ever.
I mean, at that point, it's like,
And he doesn't want anyone else to know. He wants to keep you to himself.
if they put me on the schedule anyway, I would have been like, hey man, I'm not going to be here, and this is going to cause problems for you. But, like, if they don't accommodate me, then, like, fuck them.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to pay back this national organization thousands of dollars that I don't have because you needed me to bus tables. Can you imagine that?
Oh my god.
It's like, I made $80 today because I worked 8 hours, but I got $3,000 worth of debt.
Oh boy, the school debt is starting to feel a little bit less. It's worrying me less now compared to the fucking other debt I had.
Well, when you're indebted to the government, they give you a lot of time to pay it back. But You basically took these people's money.
Yeah. You're
So-
dead.
They're not going to be too happy, and they're going to want it back quick.
Debt until you're dead, and then you get passed on to your kids, and your kids' kids. And the cycle continues. Have you ever had anything stolen?
Only small things. Like momentum things.
Momentum things?
So,
Are you talking about physical things, or?
yeah.
Okay.
So I own what most people would say is a lot of crap. A lot of, like, random bits and bobs.
Like that tub of shit I got back there?
Kind of, yeah, but a lot less consolidated and a lot kind of, like, bigger and weirder.
Junk drawer.
But, like, every little thing has a really strong memory tied to it. And one of those things was this golf ball that I got given to me by my uncle. And, I was a kid, so I really loved, like, bouncing it around. And before my swimming lessons, I found out that all the materials that the changing room was made out of were really good to bounce the golf ball off of. So I was just doing that before, and I think some other kids saw me, got jealous, and we went out, did a swimming lesson, came back, dried off all my stuff. All my stuff was there, except the golf ball.
Oh.
I was like, I was upset. Like, it was a really fun toy, but it also had, like, meaning to me. And that was kind of like the start of the shit drawer. Because now I got a bunch of other stuff. Well, yeah.
For me, I don't know. There was a time when I had my DS. I remember I always wanted to be the first, and I think I was the first this time when like a new thing came out, and the DS came out, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna bring it to school and show it off to everybody. The new fucking Super Mario 64 DS and Nintendo Dogs, like, yeah, cool. And I brought it in, and I remember I had this little pack where I could put my games in, and I had 5 games in it, and I had Nintendo Dogs in the DS. And I remember I brought it to school, and I was showing everybody off, and everybody was so cool, like wow, that's so cool and everything. And I remember taking the games and putting it back in my bag and going on the bus and coming home, and my games were gone. And people were thinking like maybe my bag was open and it blew out because it was a really windy day. But I remember a few weeks after, there was a new kid, the new kid in our school. He also had a DS, and like he had some of the same games I did because I seen him playing some of the same games. And I was just like, I wonder if, like, did he take my games or something? Like, I don't know. And I remember asking about it, and he never said nothing about it. And that was it. Like, there was nothing else to it. I'd never seen those games again. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
I slowly bought them back one by one. But, like, some of them I didn't even bother. Like, I think I had, like, a Madagascar game. Like, I just, like, totally, fuck that. Over the Hedge, it's just, it's just some of those games. It's just...
Fun at the time, but not really what you go back to.
Yeah, but man, I remember I lost my Mario 64 DS, and I lost my Mario Kart DS. I was so upset. I was like, no.
It's always the big games
Yeah.
that you really work into that you seem to lose, Nick, and I feel so bad.
Oh, that was the same thing with Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. And I remember I was playing that game, and I got to the castle. I got to the Shroom Castle. And I think that's the last chapter. And I remember I was in the cabin, and I was over to my friend's place. And when we left and I went home, the game wasn't in the DS anymore. And I was like, what happened to it? So I went back to my cabin. I was looking around. I went back home. I was looking around. There was nothing there. Had it gone for like a month. Until I went back to my friend's cabin, and it was there underneath the couch for some fucking reason. And I finally got back and played the game, and I beat it. And I was like, yes! And then I went and sold it. I fucking sold it to EB Games for like $6.
That's heresy.
I don't know why I did that. I got to this momentum of being like, I want to sell this game, and then they're doing all this shit to set up, and they're just like, okay, it's gonna be $6, and I'm only like this fucking 10, 12-year-old kid. I'm like, okay, like I'll just take the money. I was like, fuck, man, I shouldn't have done that, and it sucks now because like I could still have it. Even though I did play on the Wii U, and I do have it on the Wii U, I'm glad about that. But, like, Fuck, that sucks so much. I don't know why I did that.
I love how you just toss in a super solid game, great, and honestly pretty easy to go back to, and they just throw like 6 fucking loonies at you.
It was also like I didn't have the case. Maybe that's why they gave me less for it. But I felt so shitty. We're gonna interrupt you in the middle of this podcast to give you more podcasts. Just came out today. What the fuck?
I'm dying still, as an update.
What was that? Was that a cough or a sneeze or?
Hold on. Yes, please.
That
That was a little bit of everything. Also, I'm back home now, so. Only one is fine.
One what?
One bun. We're having hot dogs.
Oh, Mom was cooking chicken breast. Fuck.
I'd rather
Okay.
have chicken breast over hot dogs.
Yeah, I mean, like, I want chicken breast now. I want to be home. Oh yeah, this is just like a little backstory. My flight got canceled because it's too fucking windy apparently, and now I'm still stuck in St. John. So now we gotta record this. Also, I unpacked my laptop so we could record because his stuff was all packed up, so we couldn't record yesterday, and I had to restrain myself for 24 hours. I couldn't even fucking watch this. I guess I can play this now, because like this is out today, so just want to get my Switch and everything set up again.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, on my side of the backstory, I drove, so I actually did make it out of town today. But I had to unpack all of my shit for Nick to record this with me.
Yeah,
So,
I
kinda
kind of did too.
opposite. Yeah, that is true. Since you were
I
ready
was
to
all ready to go. I wasted $40, man, going to the fucking airport and back. I had to take the taxi and like, I was so rotted when I got there, and like, really, and my mom was telling me like I didn't get no email, she didn't get no email, we didn't get no calls, nothing. It's like, fuck you.
Who'd you fly with?
Pal.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got like your own airline or whatever.
Yeah, that's my specific airline.
Yeah, you own it. Why is it so bad?
They
Nick?
fucked me over. Yeah, I know, I own it, and they fucked me over. Fuck them.
Damn, I'd love to work for you.
Still better than Air Canada though.
I mean,
I take WestJet any day, man. WestJet.
I'd take WestJet any day too, but I've got, what do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 8 flights in the next 2 months with Air Canada. Also, I'm gonna be right back because I got food. Just give me a second.
How long are you gonna be gone?
I'm just gonna bring it back up to my room.
Oh,
I'm gonna eat through podcast.
professional.
Clap at it.
That sounds just like a little muff on the mic. God damn, this is gonna be a fucking shit show to fucking edit.
Nick? Yeah, that's Nick. I have hot dogs now.
I think I'm just gonna skip the dishes like McDonald's or something.
Oh, I'd die for a bit of that right now.
I'd die for a fucking chicken breast, but here we are.
Yep.
Alright, do you have yours loaded up?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Countdown?
Sure.
Okay, at the same time. 3, 2, 1,
1.
go.
Yep, turn this down.
Okay, so yeah, we were talking about how neither of us has played any Persona games, but just a new character in general is just exciting.
It's the moment
Yeah.
you've been waiting for. So many legendary fighters. Awesome!
You got a
Dude's
gun.
got a gun?
Sure he can handle this?
Bayonetica competition.
Oh no.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Hey, Yoshi got fucked.
It looked pretty tough.
Oh shit, that's a cool skin.
Harness the
Oh damn, the
power of
cat.
Hug to summon a persona.
That was a really cool
Unleash the
Kirby skin.
rebellious spirit growing inside you.
Oh, there's a meter. There's always a meter. Jesus.
Oh, Arsene.
It's like Carly would like this.
Can't you use a more powerful
Omar
persona?
apparently is playing it now
What are you
too.
talking about? Arsene is awesome. It's Joker's main persona. As long as you hold on to your rebellious spirit, Arsene will give your attacks an extra punch.
Wow.
Wow, he can use wings instead of his grappling hook. If Joker is attacked while Arsene is around, he can counterattack with Tetrakarn and Makarakarn. A counter
Counters.
that's also a reflect? Is that even allowed?
Yeah, is it?
You tell me, Sakurai.
Banned.
This is
Get the hammer out.
Mementos?
Bang.
Whoa, this is actually really cool.
Right?
Mm.
Yes. And Mementos has a
Whoa.
Isn't its entire existence a secret?
What the
The
fuck?
base color changes depending on the music.
Ooh.
Oh shit, that's actually pretty cool.
Seriously?
I really like this stage, even though it's really simple.
Believe my eyes.
Now's our chance. Let's help
The
them out.
trains.
Witness the power of the Phantom Thieves. Beat 'em up.
Damn.
Ooh.
Oh shit, that's so cool.
Smash is looking cool. Joker?
Oh my god, it's just like the game. When you like beat a match, you're like running. That's really cool. Man, just makes me think, what's the next 4 characters gonna be like? Just gonna have to wait for E3.
He's fast too.
He is pretty fast.
For his neutral special, he wields a gun.
He has a gun.
A gun! I'll always remember that clip where you're like, he has a gun!
While shooting,
Oh no, it's PK Fire.
initial hit
PK
isn't very
fire.
strong,
Oh, it doesn't do
but
anything.
does
Oh
inflict
wait.
additional
Oh, never
damage
mind.
over
Look at
time.
Yoshi's eyes. What the fuck?
And
He's just like your favorite
his neutral special upgrades to
Fire
gun
Emblem
special.
character mixed with Bayonetta.
It handles the same as before.
Yay.
only
Which
now
one is
it
that?
fires
Which
3
one of the
bolts per
50
shot.
Fire Emblem characters?
All of them.
Up special
All together.
transforms into Wings of Rebellion. Have a safe flight.
Look at that recovery. What the fuck?
Everybody has retarded
Arsene
recoveries in this
invokes
game.
Aeon.
Retarded
This
coveries.
large blast instantly
What the
hits
fuck?
opponents, inflicting them with longer-lasting additional damage. His
Shulk's
down
dead.
special performs one of 2 counter
He's just straight up
each
dead.
triggering automatically. For melee attacks, you'll counter with Tetrakarn. And projectiles can be deflected with Makarakarn.
This music's
by the way,
fucking banging though.
Arsene is completely invincible.
Oh, cool.
And then there's Joker's final
Nerf
move,
Arsene.
all-out attack.
We've created a character that's literally invincible.
Heaps of hearts.
There's Cat. I love that.
Hmm.
In case
The
first
sound,
slice didn't cut it, you
but
can
it's like
try again
sparkles.
once more by tilting the control stick back in the other direction.
Ooh.
What?
Arsene
What?
Joker's
That
final
is
attack.
bullshit.
All-out attack.
I like seeing
Very
Ganon get
bullshit.
fucked
So
up
feel
though.
free to use it whenever you want.
Oh. Oh, he's not dead.
Was graceful.
His alternate costume is his Shujin Academy uniform.
Fucking nerd.
Good thing he can use his glasses to summon Arsene. You can also purchase the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters
I
pack
got
with
it.
access to this challenger package and all others for a total of 5 packs.
Oh, seeing
We're
this
currently
4
hard at
more is
work on
like,
the
oh
other
my
fighters.
god.
Keep an eye out for news about the
Banjo-Kazooie still can still be real.
Waluigi?
I actually don't want
Paid DLC Mii Fighter costumes.
No.
Oh boy.
What? What happened to 3.0? I don't care. Oh my god, please do not show like Banjo-Kazooie or Geno or whatever. Why can't this be tied in with the... I don't want to pay for that.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh, there's P4. Oh my god, it's
Persona 4
protagonist.
protagonist. I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, we got Nux. We got the tails. Aw,
And
please,
Aw!
please don't show Gino.
Do you know the way?
Fuck off. I am not adding in any fucking Uganda knuckle garbage.
I know exactly what my next Wii Fighter is, though.
No. You're not paying for that shit.
The new
No.
Wii Fighter
75
is
cents
available
each?
for
Excuse me.
2017.
No.
Come in the future.
Yeah.
I'd rather throw 75 cents on the fucking ground.
I'll pick it up and buy Knuckles.
Fuck off. New modes?
Finally.
Oh, stage builder that have been leaked like a year ago. Thank you. Please be
That looks dumb.
what the fuck? I'm just hoping that is.
Alright, that looks... Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Now, like, how long would it take to do all of that?
You can freely draw using the touchscreen. You can add decorative elements to your stages.
Oh shit! I had a little panic attack. I thought it was Grunty.
When you finish a stage, you can battle there by selecting it from this tab.
Happy.
Select screen.
Kirby Dragon Battle. Video editor.
Now you can import videos saved to your Nintendo Switch system to a timeline and splice them
What
together.
the fuck is this? Windows Movie Maker.
Editing is very simple. Just pick the parts you want to keep.
This is actually more expanded upon than Windows Movie
add your
Maker.
background music
Ooh.
and subtitles,
Smash!
and choose how to transition from scene to scene.
What?
Once your video
This is better than Windows Movie Maker. Those transitions, man, that was the shit. Yes! I'm so excited.
You could keep it all to yourself, but creations are meant to be shared, aren't they?
Of course. I could post it to my fucking Facebook
You can view gameplay
where
videos
no one
on
will
stages
care
created and
except
uploaded
Jeff.
by users around
Maybe.
the world.
Actually, I don't even think you would care.
If
Kinda
you
cool.
find
Small
something you
burb.
like, simply tap the cute downloads button.
Oh, you can download it to your Switch. Okay. Oh, that's so
Next time you
cool.
start up
Wait.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate,
Oh, it's
you'll
just
be
a
able to
video.
Download them to your system.
No, it's the stage. Oh, that is so cool.
You can also check in
That is really cool.
or create a new
Ooh.
spirit team by using spirits in your collection.
Okay, they redeemed themselves with that. That's actually really cool. I would imagine the people like you think yourself, you can't draw shit, but like people are artists and they can actually make some really cool stages.
Yeah.
Look at that wall
was
shit.
Dirty. That was dirty.
What the fuck? Ken Falcon. The Joker gotta fuck off. That was pretty cool. The stage builder is actually like really like done up. That was actually pretty cool.
Was.
Stage builder looks good. To download other stages that people made, that's really cool. I'm pumped about that. I just can't wait for E3. I just want to know what the new character is going to be. Who the new character is going to be. Because they just dropped this one out of nowhere. Like, I got a notification on my Twitter. It's just like, here's a video, Joker. And everybody's like, what? And you obviously it got super popular because it got fucking 3 million views in less than 24 hours. So everybody's like, okay. Alright, well, yeah, that's it. It looks good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it. The end. Now back to your regular scheduled garbage.
What's the best customer service you've ever had? Why are you laughing?
Because it was at Tweed.
It was a Tweed? Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'd say those people love their jobs.
So, I've never really had a customer experience like I've had at Tweed. Tweed is the marijuana store, basically, for the island.
Do you think they would get like drug tested to get their job?
But instead, you gotta come back positive to get accepted.
No, well, like I'm thinking, like if you were working and you were high as a kite, would they fire you?
or would they
Well-
just call you like you're pushing for the job? You got it.
Here's the issue.
It's your-
I don't know, but like the issue there is they wouldn't be able to drug test you on the spot because basically everyone who works at Tweed that I've talked to smokes pot.
Yeah, definitely.
So you could smoke like after work every shift, and it would always be in your system.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, but they're also probably pretty good at telling when you're stoned.
Like walking in there, just
Yeah, your eyes.
Can
are
they
all
do
red.
anything to you at that point, or would they just let you? Well, no matter what. I still haven't been in any weed stores yet.
You should go. It's a great experience because here's why.
I don't have anything to smoke it with though, unless I get papers.
They sell papers. They sell lighters.
I know, but like
they sell bongs.
I don't really like smoking, just joints and stuff. I'd rather have it in edible form or like smoke it through a bong.
Then invest in a bong. You can
I don't
get-
have no money. I'm not gonna use my tax returns on a fucking bong. Mom will kill me.
You could.
Even though I'm 21.
You could.
I could. What the fuck?
I'm
You
cooked.
could.
Fuck off.
You could.
Stop.
I'm in a
No,
draw
yeah.
right now. I'm waiting.
Hey,
On
man,
that
you
group,
could
I
get
might
it.
win it.
But
It comes with a buster too.
yeah, I got definitely invest in one of those if you're getting a bong.
Do you have a buster? You
Yeah.
do.
Regardless, every time I go, you'll go in, you'll be looking around, and someone will come up to you. But it's not someone who's just like, "Hey, is there anything I can do to help you?" They start talking about like the different strains.
Oh, yeah,
how they
definitely.
feel and they're like,
How they feel? Really?
Yeah, because like, I don't think they can get a discount on weed there. But if you work at a weed store, there's the one good way to know what your product's really like.
Oh my god.
And if you're a stoner already, like it's just gonna help.
Yeah, yeah.
And you always have such good selection because say like new shipment comes in, you got first pickings.
I guess so. Yeah.
Um,
I was just
so, like-
thinking that like if they get a discount, that would be insane if they got a discount. But it's government owned. I can't see them doing that.
yeah. Plus it's like a regulated substance, I think they call it.
Yeah.
So that's just no. But anyways, you go in there and you start talking to them. You learn a lot. They're always super, super friendly. And at least to me, now embracing the stoner side of myself, it's really good to be around people that you can talk about it with openly and like be in a weed loving environment.
Yeah.
Especially growing up in a place where it's just like, I don't know about that. But then me and my friend went there one random Friday. We were the only ones in there. So, of course, we were basically getting the run of the place. It's like, here's what we got. Here's what people have been buying, what they've been saying. Here's what we've been saying, our recommendations, what's your budget like, blah, 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 blah. It's like we were buying a fucking car.
That's fucking insane.
It was awesome. But then, girl was hot, by the way. And she really started hitting it off with my friend. So they started shooting the shit. And I started shooting the shit with the other guy. But, like, it was absolutely, I was just trying to get out of the picture so he could make some moves. But it was also, like, we were, all four of us, having really good conversations about just, like, weed stories.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah. I was talking about how, like, one time a friend of ours smoked for the first time and smoked way too much. And he was just, like, on a different plane. And he was so tired. And it was just crazy. And then he was telling me stories. And I left there. I didn't even buy anything. I was just there to accompany my friend. But I was still, like, tempted. And it was insane. Like, I've had really good restaurant service as well before. But, like, I can't really think of anything that tops that experience.
Fuck.
It was like you were going to just, like, make a deal with some of the buys.
Jeez, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I still haven't been to one. I need to. All I know is that like my mom and dad went there one time in Deer Lake, and they just went in there just for a look. I guess just for a laugh. And Buddy came up to Mom and he said, you're gonna have to go back to your old dealer because we don't have much left here. And Mom's like, dealer? I don't have no dealer.
It's funny too. The very first time I visited, it was at an unfortunate time where they only had like the 30-gram increments because they can't break it down once it comes in the boxes.
Oh wow, okay.
Because it has to stay sealed.
Yeah, that must be a big fucking box. Jesus.
Oh, I can imagine. I think they start giving you like bags at some point.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. But he was like, there's still probably a few other ways to get it, and it'd probably be cheaper too. And this is the tweed guy telling it to me, and it's like, you're doing me a solid, man. Thank you.
I feel good service comes in that, and I won't say sometimes. I say almost every single time you go into EB Games, because they're always so friendly, and they're always like, it's like, can we help you with anything? Like, because obviously they're passionate about their job, like video games and shit. Like lots of people like video games and stuff. Like if you be able to work at a place that's all you get to talk about, that's awesome.
In ways, you're right, but I feel like the EB Games around here, people get like burnt out because I find the EB Games around here, a lot of people visit that don't really know much about video games. Like it's usually the parents are coming in to buy it for their kids and shit.
Oh yeah, true.
And it's just like, yeah, you get to talk about video games all day, which you're really passionate about, but you have to talk about it to people who don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, true. That's weird because normally it's the reverse.
Yeah.
It's normally people that are asking other people and they don't have a fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah. So I feel like if you go up to one of those people and you do enjoy video games, you will make their fucking day.
Oh yeah.
But most chances you're not going to get the best service because the guys just don't have the energy anymore.
So I was talking about EB Games, but that wasn't the best customer service I ever got. The best customer service I ever got was with Bell, surprisingly.
Wow.
Yeah. And this was in Ontario when I got my new phone. And my mom wanted to get a new phone too, and since we're on the same fucking
phone plan,
phone plan, we wanted to get stick together so we would have our data and everything the same. And I remember I asked Buddy for the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and the only one they had was purple. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind getting a purple. Show me the purple. And it was like a light purple, and I was like, oh, I want it dark. And he's like, okay, well, that's the only one we have. And I'm like, oh, so you guys don't have like any other colors? It's like, I'll go over to the other Bell in the store. And it's like, okay. So he just took off and went to the other Bell on the other side of the store. Come back. And he's like, okay, I got a black one. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then he starts setting up the plan and how much it was going to cost. And it looked like it was going to cost like $20 more a month. And he was asking, and we were saying like, okay, we're gonna keep the 6 gig limit, and he's just like, who normally uses the data? And I'm like, I do. Like, Mom barely uses any. I was like, okay, what if I did this? And he made a split where I take 5 gigs and she takes 5 gigs, and we somehow managed to save $10 a month on that because he just set it up different. And instead of like the weird way we were set up before, it's like now you can pay for cheaper a month and you get more data for yourselves. And it's like, oh, why was it like that before? And he's like, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. And I remember I checked my data that day to see how much data I had left on my phone, and it's 2 gigs, and 2 gigs is the limit on mine when I had my old phone. But when I checked it that day, it went to like 2.03 gigs, and the buddy that looked at it is just like, so your normal 2.03 gig data, what the fuck, what is going on? And like, he was just so upset from the previous people that set us up, because apparently we were paying way more than what we should have, and like the data was all fucked up because some days I was having less and other days I was having more for no fucking reason. So he's just like, yeah, I got it all straightened away now. I was like, fuck, man, like, you're the guy that, like, I always want to go to when I need to get something done, because you get shit done and you get it done better and better for me. So,
and you are never going to get that service again.
No, never. That guy was the best guy ever. Like, the fucking 15 minutes, 20 minutes that we spent with him was bliss. And this was on Boxing Day. This was flat out people going in and out like crazy. There was lineups to some fashion like places, and you had like cops there like waiting on the red line and shit. Like shit was fucking flat out. And
this is Boxing Day in Ottawa. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It was in fucking Kitchener. It was fucking insane. But dude was so nice. He was chill the whole time. He there was like 4 guys right at the desk alone, like helping new people get phones. Like every like 20 minutes was like, and the mall was, even the the part was packed, and outside the mall was packed. Like everything was just holy shit. But Buddy was so calm and so nice, and we got through it like that, and it was like, oh man, like this is what I wanted on Boxing Day after all this shit. And then I went and got a pretzel, and then I got heartburn. I don't even know what the fuck was in that pretzel, but I had heartburn for like a week, and I have like a shit ton of heartburn pills in the closet, and I haven't had it since. So was I like allergic to something, or what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Just don't eat pretzels when you're in bliss.
No, but it wasn't pretzel. It was some kind of like spice on the pretzel, and I'll never know what it is.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else.
No, you got some dumb idea in there, for sure.
I got some, but like, you gotta kind of segue into it.
Well, I'm not looking at the list. I can't come up with anything clever.
Okay, well, I'll talk about when I was coming home from school the other day.
Okay.
Well, see, you gotta like segue into it. This is why it's so fucking weird.
How the fuck do you segue into that?
We're talking about walking and then buses, and maybe we'll talk about a restaurant chain, and then we'll get there. You've killed me. Get up. The mic can't hear you. What's the weakest
Well, you shoved the microphone in my mouth. Like, fucking literally.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is such a podcast.
This is gonna be the best one. This is where all the highlights is gonna come from. It's gonna come from this one.
Oh no.
Okay, so I was going I was going home on the bus, and I took the wrong bus. This is so stupid. I took the wrong bus, and I was going the opposite way downtown. Not downtown, somewhere across town. And I got out, and I was like, fuck, man, I got on the wrong bus. I'm going to have to wait for another, like, half an hour for another one. Hey, there's an A&W there, so I'll get some A&W. So, I'm waiting in line, and I'm waiting to get my chubby chicken and fries.
You're so cooked.
And a guy walks in, and he comes to the counter, and he says, "Do you guys have a defibrillator?" And we all start looking at him, because there was a couple people there, and the guy was like, "Oh, hold on, I'll check." And he goes to the back of the room, and the guy's just standing there at the counter, like, casually, and everybody's looking at him like, "Is everything alright?" It's like, "Yeah, my buddies just start having a heart attack outside." and I was just like, "So do you need any help?" And he's like, no, it's alright." And I'm like, "Okay." So then he just goes back and is waiting. Buddy comes back out, and he's just like, "No, we don't have a defibrillator." He's like, "Oh, okay, that's alright." I was like, "Do you need any help or anything?" He's like, "No, ambulance is coming now." I was like, "Okay." And then that was it. He left, and that was it.
Fuck.
Nothing else to it. I guess like he might have had like a minor one, and he wanted to have one just in case. But that was just the most like casual, like just okay.
Yeah, you always start your stories with just like this. It sounded like a meme for so long.
What?
It's
oh,
like,
you didn't think this was real?
I'm gonna talk about coming home from school because we're out of ideas. And then you threw in like, yeah, someone had a fucking heart attack. It's like, where the fuck did that come from?
I like how you thought this was all a story. I totally could have done that though, but
it was like, yep, Nick's just trying to be a fucking idiot. And nope, someone has a heart attack because you were
Oh.
looking at me with just the. Oh my god!
Well, because you were laughing, you had the biggest kind of smile. Every 3 words, you just laughed harder. Because I'm like, if we were just sober, and we were talking about, oh, I got on the bus, you would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But now,
But you were like,
because I went through it so slowly.
I was coming home from school, and I took the wrong bus.
Were you hoping it was gonna end there?
And then I had to wait for my next bus. I was like, oh, there's a restaurant. I'm gonna get food.
I'm gonna get a chubby chicken and fries.
And then someone almost died.
Oh my god, that really happened. Seriously.
I know.
Oh my god.
You took an edible and you're coughing this hard.
Am I not supposed to?
No.
Oh well, no, because I just got the cough anyways. I cough like a bitch when I fucking have a joint though. That's the worst, especially when you're like right towards the end of it and you're trying to get that little bit, and then you're just like, and you're trying to hold it in for so long because you don't want to cough. Because after, it's a fine with a joint, when you cough, you start to feel it for so long until it finally goes away.
Yeah, I find once I start with a joint, I won't stop.
Fucking hate coughing and shit. Oh, I guess we'll talk about 200. We got 200 straight on Snapchat. Yay! If anyone cares.
Why the fuck would anyone care about that?
I don't know. I find that pretty something to be proud of.
Well, like, we haven't really given a shit about streaks. We have never been those people.
But
then we were like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna try and go for 100. And I think we didn't do it.
we
were
lost
like,
at like 47 because we
Yeah.
were both like working flat out every day, and we couldn't keep up because like when you got your phone down for so long, you don't bother to pick it up, or you're just like, oh shit, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
It happens just so routinely that like when you check Snapchat, you're like, oh, I gotta send Nick this picture, and then you move on.
Yeah. But like, we made it to 100, and we were like, all right, fucking cool. But then we were like, I mean, what's the point in stopping now? And we just kept going, and now we're at 200.
Yeah, we just hit 200 today, possibly. And I've noticed too how every day is not really a full day. It's just a day plus the time until you snap, because we started doing this like in the middle of summer.
I guess.
Cause
like that.
yeah, because we hit 100. I remember we hit 100 on like December 15th or something around there, and it's now April 12th. That's like 120 days, ain't it? It's kind of off because because if you snap a bit late, I guess like the day pushes ahead until you snap. So it's still kind of slow, but I feel like if we just keep on going for like a full year, like we get the 365, like that would be pretty cool. Yeah. I was hoping we could get the 100 back, because when you slide the thing, you can't get the number anymore.
Yeah.
I was so like excited every time we get like, oh, 67, oh, 53, and we're going down. But that was really cool, and now I don't do it anymore. It sucks.
Yeah. No.
But like with Dylan, my buddy from school, I remember like looking at Snapchat, and you know when you opens it and you slides over and you have like a bunch of like recents that you sent a snap to.
Yeah.
He had like every single person, and it was like 10 people there, like they all had streaks, and like the highest one was like 500 and something, and the lowest one was like 50 something. And like he scrolled and would keep on going. Like it was at least like 20 people. It was fucking insane. I was like, holy shit, man, that's a lot of fucking streaks. I was like, I used to have more. And I'm like, fuck off, man. What the fuck?
That's just a bit too much to handle.
Yeah, I don't know. Snapping that much, it's just like there's no more like effort being put into it. And, and sometimes when I do send you one, like I don't put any effort. It's just something like, oh, punch. It's like the beginning of the day. It's just like stamp.
Season.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But I do try and make mine like a little bit special every time. Like it's gonna be something stupid. But
yeah. Well, like mine is.
I'm
just
gonna make
so
something out of it.
I remember that bell bell thing was going on, and I sent like a stupid ass picture of like it was like a bottle of ketchup, and it was just the arrow, like the speech bubble coming from it. And like it wasn't a joke or anything. I was just took a picture of it, like, oh, whatever. And I sent it to Ryan, my last roommate, or the roommate before that. Fuck, man, I've had so many roommates. And I heard him start laughing. Like, I was in my room and I heard him laughing. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm like, what? And he come out and he's like, why is this so retarded? And I'm just like, what? It's just a picture. It's like, it's so funny. And I'm like, what? How is this so funny? Oh, well,
he's talking ketchup.
It's just stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, I just send stupid pictures all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's just like easily impressed or something. I don't know.
Half the stuff I send to you is retarded.
Yeah,
There's
true.
Just pictures on my face.
Yeah. Oh man, those are best. And then there's just dining hall food. I remember you had probably like a streak of like 4 days of you just had dining halls. Like, boy, do you live there? Because I'm pretty sure like I would snap you in the morning and then snap you in the evening, and both times you're just chilling at D hall.
Well, it's like that's where I have the most time. To snap you back is just like, yeah, I'm a D hall.
Oh, have you ever been in a building or been in like an extreme fire drill situation?
No.
No?
I've never had a credible threat fire drill.
I remember I was in the hostel because my nan was there and I was just staying there for the week. And I was in one of those like apartments that they got, and me and my aunt and uncle was in there. And I remember the fire alarm started going off. And like this, at this time, I grabbed my DS and all my games. I'm like, I'm not losing it again. I'll grab everything that I had dear to me and start running down the hallway with my aunt and uncle. And when we got downstairs, it was just someone in like the kitchen area that had burnt toast, and the whole building's fucking alarm system went off. It was insane. Like, apparently people were saying, like, this normally happens on a day-to-day basis because Mom and Nan were in the hospital part, and they heard, like, it was, like, code blue or code red, wherever the fuck it was. And
Code red's fire.
Fire, and it was code red, and Mom was just like, what's going on? And it's just like, oh, it's a fire alarm. And he's just like, oh, my God, it's my son and everybody's back there. And he's just like, no, it's probably just a drill. This happens like once a week. Like it's just like burned toast or something. So it was just like a casual thing. And another time I remember we were in high school and we were doing chemistry, and this was perhaps like the third class of the day, so it was like 11:30. And our chemistry teacher is also our principal, so she knows everything that goes on. She knows if there's any drills that's happening. She knows everything. Around 11:30, the fire alarm goes off, and she just pauses, like just looks straight ahead, and then she looks over, and she just runs out the door, and we're like, what the fuck? So we all start getting up and start walking towards the door. She comes back, and she's like, this is not a drill! This is not a drill! Everybody you those now! It's just like,
everybody panic!
Oh, she fucking freaked, man. It was crazy. It was so weird just to see her just like the alarm went off and like her brain like changed. Like it was just like boom, boom, and she's gone. Back. Everybody get out! So we all took off, we all left, we went outdoors, everybody was outside the school. And what happened was there was a circuit or some kind of like trigger underneath the stage, and people were putting mats back, and it hinged it and set off the alarm. That's all it was. And our fucking principal freaked the fuck out because she didn't know, like she knows all the drills, so like she was just like losing it for a moment.
Did I ever tell you the story of how my uncle almost set the school chem lab on fire?
No.
So this is back in my high school. We went to the same high school because Lewisport's ancient.
You think where I'm from is new?
I know, but just like for context, in the video. So he went on to do like, I think, clinical microbiology.
Oh, so you get inspiration from him?
Maybe, yeah. But he would almost like just hang out in the lab all the time, helping out the chemistry teacher. And I don't remember how he did it, so we're gonna say Bunsen burner gone retarded.
Oh.
He scorched a hole in the ceiling.
What?
But it was just like kind of like the corner of the wall, in the ceiling tile. Because again, Bunsen burner gone retarded.
Yeah.
And apparently it's stuck around for a good few years.
What, that hole?
Yeah.
Just left it there?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What kind of... was it a big lab?
No.
No, I was thinking, like, God, what kind of stuff do you got down there?
We certainly had enough stuff.
We don't have fuck all. We got lots of graveyards. You guys want to see graveyards? We got them. Actually, we don't have one in my community. What am I talking about?
We gotta ship them up to St. Anthony.
Oh God, no. Graveyards are just I don't like them. Or at least the ones at home. Here, I actually really like the graveyards here.
Yeah.
Because there's paths and stuff, and you can walk around. I always want to do like get the Ouija board and go there 12 a.m. on Friday the 13th. And
I've never chilled out in a graveyard after dark.
You never what?
I've never chilled out in a graveyard after dark.
I never either. But like
I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, same here. I don't feel like I would be afraid. Like I remember like being out with the boys, and we were all really young, and the Northern Lights start coming around. And apparently this thing where, like, if you whistle, it comes towards you and tries to grab you or something. I guess it was some kind of story we read in school. So I started whistling, and everybody started running in the house, like, frightened to death. I'm like, come on, pick me up. I want to fly. Like, I want to go. But,
oh, my God.
But it never happened.
That's exactly like a story one time. Me and, like, all my family were camping, but my nan was there.
Mm.
And around Lewisport, there's actually bats. Like, a lot of bats.
Mm.
Which is pretty cool because it's almost like a little refuge for them.
Oh, is there like, do you have like caves and shit there or no?
No. It's just like a lot of bats seem to like the trees there.
Mm. We have a few bats around home.
Yeah. But around our campsite, there's a good amount one night. So my nan was superstitious that if you're wearing a white shirt, they'll come down and try and like attack you. So my dad, being the crazy bastard that he is, sees all the bats and he starts throwing his shirt up in the air because it's white, and you can see him like kind of swoop down lower, but they never went. Sorry, they never went after it.
Mm.
So it's like they were just trying to see what it was.
Mm. What's the thing? Bats can't see, can they?
Well, they can. Like they're not blind, but they basically enhance their vision with echolocation. It's like combining your hearing to your eyes.
Oh, it was like the waves? Is that what that was? Or no?
Yeah. So basically, you fire off a sound wave at something, it hits it, it bounces back, you perceive that, and then you can make estimates on where it is relative to you based on that.
Super hearing.
Mm.
I don't want that. I want to keep my eyes.
It's like an extreme form of low light vision.
I wanted to try those like those nighttime like cameras or like goggles or something. But I could only imagine how much it would hurt to like flick on a light like when people see that. Fuck, man. Make yourself go blind.
Yeah.
I want a cookie.
Yeah. I also brought over a whole load of cookies because I realized I bought way too many and they expire the day after I leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, like, they're also bakery made. So
They're really good.
it's like they're only good for a week. Which is understandable.
Is that it?
That's it.
Alright. Bye.
We're really good at closing out episodes. Don't know when we'll see you guys again, actually. But
We're giving up. This is the last episode. We hit 100 and we did it.
we're still gonna upload past this. There's no way we record like 40 hours worth of footage and don't put it up.
We're gonna put it on Vimeo.
Yeah. Nah, man, Pornhub.
Not Vine. Oh shit, we're a bit late.
We'll put it somewhere.
We'll
Go find it.
Well, YouPorn XXX Hamster, is that his name? Why is it called XXX Hamster?
I don't know.
Or is it just X Hamster?
I don't know.
Alright, bye.
Game Boys out.